Hi all. So I just want to talk a little bit about upcoming updates and give you my thoughts about the whole YouTube Adpocalypse thing. Alright, let's start with the updates. Tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm doing a live stream with Heath. I hope I pronounced that correctly. And I Think I'm Real and Amadio Denabo. I'll leave a link in the description box for those of you who want to check it out. I did a live stream with Real and Amadio on Saturday, but he was unable to publish it because he has concerns that his videos may bring harm to his family, since he lives in a country where speaking ill of Islam can have severe social or legal consequences. He's since created a second channel and hidden his face. He makes videos in both English and Arabic. So yeah, I hope you can come out and join us. I usually monitor the chat, and I'm sure we can field some of your questions. I might upload the Saturday livestream to this channel. Amadio kindly gave me his permission to do so, but I haven't yet because I really didn't think there would be a lot of interest in watching an hour-long video. Second update is that I'm currently working on collab videos with The White YouTuber and Godless Engineer. I'll leave links to their channels down below. I'm fairly certain the Godless Engineer video will appear on his channel on Friday, so please check that out if it interests you. If you like my work, there's a fairly good chance you'll like his. Now on to Adpocalypse. Most of you probably know about it already since YouTube is going crazy over it, but for those few who don't, here's a quick rundown. Big corporations such as WalMart, Verizon, and Starbucks have pulled their ads from YouTube. Over $750 million in ad revenue has been or could be lost. And these companies say they're distancing themselves from having their ads appear on content that doesn't align with their values. Some content creators believe this is a concerted attack on the, quote, new media by the old guard or the mainstream media, because many YouTubers have bigger audiences than they have, and they feel as if they're losing their grip on the narrative. Others believe this is an attack on the right by the left. I personally don't really buy into this for a few reasons, including left-wing YouTubers are also having some of their content demonetized, such as Philip DeFranco. I watched a video today by Sinatra Says, who claims that he's reached out to left-wing YouTubers like Chrisiosity and Cat Black, who also told him they've had some of their political content demonetized. But here's a bit about the whole thing from a recent blog post put out by Google. In a recent blog post, Google chief Philip Schindler deeply apologized to companies whose ads appeared on content not aligned with their values. Google has owned and operated YouTube since its purchase in 2006. We know that this is unacceptable to the advertisers and agencies who put their trust in us, Schindler added. That's why we've been conducting an extensive review of our advertising policies and tools, and why we made a public commitment last week to put in place changes that would give brands more control over where their ads appear. Schindler also said that Google would be taking a tougher stance on hateful, offensive, and derogatory content. How so? For one thing, by removing ads more effectively from content that is attacking or harassing people based on their race, religion, gender, or similar categories. In fact, YouTube's guidelines forbid users from posting hate speech, which is defined as content that promotes or condones violence against individuals or groups based on race or ethnic origin, religion, disability, gender, age, nationality, veteran status, or sexual orientation, gender identity, or whose primary purpose is inciting hatred on the basis of these core characteristics. So as you can see, YouTube is being, and really has always been, very vague. You could take that definition and apply it to a channel like mine by saying I incite hatred towards religion, even though that is clearly not my aim at all. At least I hope it's clear. I do think YouTube could do a better job communicating with its creators, and while I understand that some vagueness is likely beneficial to some degree because it gives them a bit of flexibility, they really should do a better job letting us all know what is and is not allowed on this platform, and what sort of content will mean you can't monetize your video. With that said, I've seen some over-the-top responses to this whole thing, where creators are saying this is the end of YouTube, or that people need to start dumping money into their Patreon accounts, or they'll just disappear. I've been around YouTube long enough to know that every time there is a change in policy, people start shouting that it's the end of YouTube, but the platform is still here and they're still able to upload videos. As to the Patreon thing, I think it's great if people donate to their favorite creators. I donate to a few myself, but it shouldn't feel like you have a gun to your head either. I don't monetize my videos, mostly because I'm not large enough and I wanted to focus on growing this channel, but I also don't use Patreon or sell merchandise. My content is still here and I upload quite a bit, I think. If I don't earn a single dollar, I will still make videos because I enjoy doing it and I like interacting with the people who watch my videos. I also work a full-time job 6 days a week while doing it, so the chances of me not uploading simply because I'm not making money or because of time restrictions is slim. However, I get the idea that if I did make some money off this gig, I could upgrade my software, editing, and recording equipment, perhaps make longer videos and so forth, but there are other ways you could make money on YouTube without relying on AdSense. For example, you could sell merchandise, create an ebook, utilize Patreon, and so on. Even if YouTube decided tomorrow to keep all of its ad revenue for itself and not give the creators a single dollar, you could still make money off the free platform they provide. It costs me nothing to create an account and upload videos. If you're doing it strictly for the money, I honestly think you're doing it for the wrong reasons. I'm not saying creators don't deserve to make money if they can, because I know how much work goes into making videos, but YouTube doesn't owe us any money either. We might just have to find ways to make money without including AdSense revenue. The one thing I will say though is that I hope YouTube doesn't mess up the algorithms too much. I think quality content, whether right or left leaning, should be able to be found. I don't particularly care whether I agree with what's being said, but I do think it's important that YouTube creates an atmosphere where unpopular speech can be heard. While I've watched some videos by creators who say YouTube is squeezing the life from their channels, I think the jury is still out. I hope this isn't the case, and I'm well aware that if they are, it's YouTube's prerogative as a private company to do so. But I think ultimately they will be killing their platform if they go that route. But what does this all mean for this channel? Not much right now. I haven't seen any slowing in my growth as a channel. I'm not big enough, nor do I much care right now about making money from my hobby, so the AdSense kerfuffle means very little to me or my channel in the short term. I'm going to keep on making videos, and hopefully people continue to like my work and subscribe if they do. If YouTube is changing their algorithms and not promoting some channels as well as they used to, then creators will have to find other means of promoting their work. I've started to do that by participating in live streams and doing collaborations with other channels, and we can also start using old and new forms of social media to promote our work. I guess the bottom line is I'm not going anywhere unless YouTube turns off the lights and closes my channel. I'm grateful that I'm able to utilize this free platform to reach out to people all across the planet, and I like it too much to stop now. That's it for this video. I know that wasn't a super in-depth analysis of the whole situation, but I wanted to get my thoughts out there anyhow. Thanks for watching, take care, and cheers!